wanna do today, JT?
I want to get a good haircut.
A haircut?
Yeah.
Well, where do you get a good haircut around here?
BEBC.
Oh, you mean Beyond Expectations Barber College? All right, JT.
That's important. And that's the man with the plan.
My name is Mr. Eric. I'm the owner and director of Beyond Expectations Barber College. It's my honor and my pleasure to have JT here at the school. And I would love to have his followers to come up and support us and what we're doing because we always support Mr. JT. I love you guys. I look forward to seeing you guys at the top.
How you doing? My name is Mr. Chris. I'm the Director of Student Affairs here at Beyond Expectations Barber College. Anytime you have anything to do with the enrollment process, I'm the guy you're going to look forward to seeing. I'm going to introduce you guys to Mr. Ed, another instructor at Beyond Expectations Barber College. Thanks for talking to us.
All right. My name is Mr. Ed. I am the Director of Education here at BEBC Barber College. All the bookwork, the bookworm stuff, the classroom stuff, that's why I come in to help the students. So I'm all about the mathematics behind the profession.
That's cool.
Hi, I'm Ms. Erica. I'm the Director of Admissions.
Yeah, you're good.
My name is Mr. McCullough. I'm a training instructor here at BEBC. I'm here training and helping with the students with perfecting their cuts, learning the history and science of barbering.
JT Style Nation, I'm here with my main man, Eric. I'm doing a segment on barbershop. Eric, could you introduce yourself to my audience, please?
Hey, audience. It's my pleasure to hang out with Mr. JT. It's an honor. My name is Eric Garrett. I'm the owner and director, founder of Beyond Expectations Barber College here in Akron, Ohio. We've been in business now since 2013. We're going on our 10th year of doing business. And Mr. JT has always been a strong supporter. So when he asked to do this interview, it was truly my honor and my pleasure.
I have viewers that might want to cut hair and might want to be in your building, you know, about your classes when you learn how to cut hair and stuff. I got disabled people that might want to learn how to cut hair and stuff. Could you have a position for them so you can have people teach them how to cut hair and stuff?
Absolutely. It'll be my pleasure. Being a member myself of the disabled community, I served our dope nation in Iraq, provide comfort during the Persian Gulf time. So I spent some time in the military. My parachute collapsed from about 80 feet up. I was a dirt dart. I became a disabled veteran from the military. So I went into service in 1989 and got out in 1993. 1993, my parachute collapsed while we were over in England. Cervical neck strains, also have a bad back, and mostly hurt feelings. But in that area, there's so many people who counted me out, who counted the fact that I wouldn't be able to do. So when I opened up the Barber College, this Barber College is open for any and everybody who's willing to give it a shot. I think it's a perfect opportunity for a person with a disability to come and try. It's using the tools and implements of a barber. We teach you out of the 1,800 hours, we're teaching you how to cut hair on the main cutting floor. We're going to teach you 200 hours of theory textbook where we're getting you ready for the state exam. 100 hours, we're going to teach you how to do the practical. And then the other 300 hours is director's discretion. And in that time, we usually do community service events, free haircut events at schools, homeless shelters, and just giving back to the community. Disabled individuals will play a strong part in that. Whether it's greeting the clients, whether it's learning how to cut hair, do the shave, it's just an opportunity for everybody. So just because a person is disabled, left-handed, right-handed, tall, short, in a wheelchair, on a walker, we offer that opportunity to everyone.
That goes back to what I told you, viewers, that my man Eric, you know, he helps everyone. He don't care what kind of disability you have. You know, he's here to serve you and to help you out. If they want to register, where do they register to sign up for the classes?
A person getting started, we have our website. It's www.bebc-ohio.com. And they would go to that website And then on that website, there's a space for you to fill out an application. Here, to get enrolled in school, you would just need a proof of 8th grade education or higher. We would need a copy of your birth certificate. We would need a copy of your Ohio issued ID. And then you would actually come in and fill out an application. We would take 2 photos of you and you would sign the bottom of it. So that's how you would actually get enrolled in the program. So the first step is to fill out the application online. Mr. Chris, Mr. Wyatt will receive that application. They'll reach out to you, set up an appointment for you to come in. Tuesdays and Wednesdays, we do walkthroughs or interviews at 10 o'clock. And then from there, individuals take a tour of the school to make sure it's a perfect fit for them. And then we go down the enrollment process. But it's a pretty simple process. Now, the cost of the program is $10,500 for an individual to go through the program. How do we arrive at that number? It's an 1,800-hour program. 1,800 at $5.50 an hour gets you to $9,900. We have a $100 registration fee, and then we have a $5 kit fee that covers your textbook, your toolkit, your smock, and everything you needed to get started in the industry.
So do that cover all your businesses? Because I know you got businesses, your website, e-sign. What you just said, do that cover all of it? Because I know this ain't the only shop you got. You got one. You got one on what's that one I always talk about?
Youngstown?
Yeah. So you know, and you said people know me in Youngstown, so I was thinking about doing a haircut thing at Youngstown, and all I want to do is support you and what you're doing, because I believe in you. I know this ain't the only business you got. Do that cover everything that you just said?
Well, thank you for mentioning it. Back in 1993, when I became disabled, I wouldn't let that define me. From there, I landed a job working for Social Security Administration. I worked there for 16 years as a claims representative. I was in charge of disability and retirement for individuals. I was compassionate because I a portion of me could relate to folks coming in with disabilities. I know how I could relate to that. From there, I decided to open up a child care facility. I wanted individuals to see an African American male man doing something other than playing basketball or doing something of that nature. Yeah. I wanted the young kids to be able to see a person like myself run a daycare, the little kids to see it. From there, I opened up a construction company. It's called Eric Garrett Construction Company. It's MBE and EDGE certified. Had a pleasure of helping Firestone High School out. I handled all their gravels and stuff like that. I like to say I sold rocks without ever touching rocks, so I was in charge of getting them the stones that they needed there. From there, then I decided to look into helping a little bit more. I helped the little kids, so I wanted to open up a barber school. I opened up this barber school. So far, we've graduated 135 students. We have an 85% graduation rate, a 90% licensure rate, and we have a 100% job placement rating. So when people leave here, they get an actual job. My very first barbershop that I opened was in 2015. That was across from the Hottie Ho on Worcester Avenue. That was the very first Legends. We opened that. And then we opened Legends East. That's on Dave's Supermarket, across from Dave's Supermarket on Exchange Street. And then we opened up College Cuts. That's on the University of Akron's campus on Sumner. And all of these shops, other than the fact that I opened up Legends, the very first Legends solo, all the other shops I partnered with the students to allow them to be a part of it, to provide long-term residual income for them as well. And so after we did College Cuts, then we opened up Legends West. Then we have Legends West on Copley Road. We also have a barbershop called Clips in Canton on Mahoney Avenue. And then we also have Blazing Clips in Youngstown on Midlothian. So those are the shops that we had the pleasure of opening and helping. The most recent one, like I said, is Legends West on Copley and Hawkins. That's an exclusive facility. That's a 10-chair operation, and that has the upstairs and a lower level. The lower level now is going to be used for a lounge. So individuals coming in to get a haircut, then they're able to have a bourbon or a cigar while they wait. There's a pool table. Just want to give them nice and upscale facility for them. So it's more than cutting hair for me. In terms of being a disabled individual, I really wanted to show that there is no disability that can hold you all the way back. And so that's why I continue to open up businesses. I'm a serial entrepreneur. I love helping people. I love spending time learning new things. So this was a pleasure for me when JT asked me to do an interview. I think this might have been one of the hardest things I had to do.
I always said that they should have a program for disabled people to be in the board for disabled people, you know, so we can show them that we can do it too. It'll show that we got passion and we got drive. I think that's important to know and to show it. I know you got a sensibility background, but is it okay for me to shoot it so I can show my viewers? Is that okay?
Absolutely. It'll be my pleasure. So when we first opened up the school, part of that construction company I was telling you about, we had to learn the hallway lengths, so individual going down the hallway, the doorway entrances, and then also the handicap accessible restrooms. We wanted to make sure that we had that in place. So that is there as well. But I love to show you the restrooms. I love to show you the facility. So
Still nervous.
So back in 2013, when we first opened up our facility, one of the things that they wanted us to make sure is that we had a handicap accessible restroom. As you can see, we have grab bars here and here, and then one behind. We also was fortunate enough that during that process, they wanted us to make sure that we have a left-handed flush so that the individual can actually use it on the left-hand side there. We also have a urinal, and then we have commercial grade seat there, and then also we have the soap dispenser, so individuals can just line their hands there, and then the quarter-turn hand levers for the faucets there as well. Yeah. On the urinal, you have the one push there as well.
I like when you put your hands in it, it's automatic. You don't got to press no buttons. And that's what I like about it. You don't got to press no buttons and everything. And this is just a wonderful bathroom, and I think that my fans would love to be learned by you and your side.
Appreciate it.
This is a wonderful thing.
And we want to make sure it's clean for you too.
Yeah, that too.
Just because a person has a disability, it doesn't define them. Every day I mentioned my disability, falling out of the airplanes, perfectly good airplane. I suffer from migraine headaches constantly. If not every day, every other day. If you ever call my phone, first thing it'll say it's a great day, because I always believe it's a great day. I think I'm blessed enough to have another 24 hours. One of the things that really motivated me, inspired me, is that when I was working for Social Security, I was the disability claims rep. An individual came in, he fell off a ladder from 40 feet up. And from that 40 feet up, he had a broke back, a broke neck, and he was filing for disability. And I just thought, so I was truly blessed. He fell for half the distance that I did and was totally disabled. So I am totally blessed. And so every single thing I do going forward is to do something positive to try to help and give back to the community. So that's where I'm at.
This goes out to anybody that's cutting hair already. If you want to open up a business, make sure it's wheelchair accessible for everyone, not just the people that's walking and stuff. Make sure it's ready for everyone, because we can help you make money too. So don't forget about it. Thank you, and thank you for tuning in for this wonderful JP Style special. Thank you, Ed.
My pleasure, buddy. Thanks for having me.